Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. The search continues for three young males who stole alcohol during an armed robbery on a Gateshead bottle shop. Police say the trio walked into the Gateshead Tavern bottle shop at about 5:30 yesterday afternoon and helped themselves to alcohol before threatening the 25-year-old male attendant with a knife. No one was injured during the incident, and police are appealing for anyone who may have seen the boys leaving the tavern to contact Crime Stoppers. Business Hunter CEO Bob Hawes says high-speed rail could be the solution to the region's ageing rail infrastructure. A new report from the High Speed Rail Authority argued the Newcastle to Sydney train link is due to hit capacity in the early 2040s. The line is the country's busiest regional corridor, transporting 15 million passengers a year. Bob Hawes says action is needed immediately.
I think the report sends a very clear message that do nothing into the medium and long term is not a satisfactory option and won't be a satisfactory option, particularly if that very important corridor does reach peak.
A man has died after his truck crashed into a tree near Singleton. Just before 9 a.m. yesterday, emergency services were called to Mirrenee Road at Mirrenee to reports of a crash. They found a garbage truck had veered off the road and hit a tree before rolling down a steep embankment. The driver is yet to be identified, but is believed to be aged in his 40s. Investigations are continuing. New data shows more than half of Hunter residents have fallen victim to online fraud or identity theft. The research from Experian found 56% of the Australian population have been scammed, with more than $330 million lost to scams last year. Experian Head of Fraud and Identity, Richard Atkinson, says 90% of the population are concerned about identity theft.
When asked on what form of online fraud worries them most, Australians said identity theft, such as stolen personal details, fake purchase scams, credit card fraud, account takeover, and AI-driven fraud, such as deepfakes.
Environment groups are concerned the state government's decision to extend the Chain Valley Bay Colliery's end of life to 2029 will set off a raft of mining approvals across the state. The Independent Planning Commission approved the mine's consolidation project, which will see the Chain Valley and Mannering sites act as one to produce coal for the nearby Vales Point power station. The Nature Conservation Council says the decision could pave the way for more mining approvals, which would be detrimental to the environment. World-class racing facilities are now open across the Hunter. Race clubs in Scone, Muswellbrook and Cessnock have all started renovations under a $20 million state government injection into the sector. The new facilities unveiled in Scone include an 8-metre wide polytrack, new stables and enhanced supporting infrastructure. Cessnock MP Clayton Barr says these renovations open opportunity for more jobs and tourism.
In this instance, an investment in thoroughbred racing is actually really exciting. I mean, in practical terms, it means jobs, jobs, jobs. For every four new stables that are created, you create a permanent new job.
To NURFM Sport.
The Knights are set for a massive top four clash this Sunday when they take on the Tigers at Campbelltown Sports Stadium. Both teams are in red-hot form, coming off back-to-back wins respectively. Forward Tyson Frizzell says his side is ready to put an end to the Tigers' hot streak of form.
They're a tough side, and obviously on the weekend they've come away with a tough win too, so they're full of confidence, and them with Penrith are probably obviously the two form teams to be confident. Yeah, looking forward to it. It's always a tough battle up against Tigers, and Sales will be the same this Sunday.
The 2026 Newcastle Rugby League season kicks off tomorrow with a magic round at Maitland Sports Ground. The competition will be without Wyong following their departure in between seasons. Despite the loss, all eyes are on Maitland as they begin their push towards a fifth straight grand final win. And both Newcastle Falcons sides return to NBL 1 East play tomorrow. Both men's and women's sides will meet the Comets in Sydney. That's sport. I'm Charlie Proudlock.
And the winning numbers in Powerball are 3, 15, 17, 26, 27, 32 and 33, and the Powerball is 20. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.